Just keep me posted if anyone's going off. It's going out slightly harder now.
Will do.
Within 5 minutes of this intensity rain, then maybe a bit heavier.
Yeah, drops of rain, but completely dry.
Light drizzle now.
Copy that, we're seeing some very light drops, probably for 1 or 2 laps, and then heavier rain starting after that.
Yeah, some light drizzle everywhere.
If it stayed dry, we know the McLaren does go extremely well once the tyres are beginning to wear out. When we get the rain, that could change everything.
We're spitting in turn all everywhere right now.
Copy that, lads. I think it'll stay like this, quite light, for around 5 more minutes, and then it will start to increase.
Put out slightly more at the moment.
We expect heavy rain now. It's going to happen soon.
I can see a big rain shower in the distance. Turn 18.
Hey Phil, we got that on the radar.
Yeah, lots in 15, a bit more rain then.
Okay, we expected the rain to come from that direction, so it might be coming across the circuit now.
Okay mate, rain intensifying from now.
Looking a bit heavier in turn 7 and 15.
Yeah, 15.
Copy that, also probably 17, 18 caution.
And heavier rain should only last around 5 minutes. If we can stay out, could be good.
Russell still with the advantage, 1.8 seconds, with Lando Norris now closing that gap a little bit.
Look at Piastri within DRS range of Verstappen, really hauling him in. Max is struggling, so Verstappen's tyres are wearing out.
Big moment in turn 15 because of wet.
Copy that, we saw that. It's only going to get wetter from this point.
I think this rain's going to affect the grip.
Copy.
So shower now, then flies up there.
That's right, yes.
Oscar, more rain in pit lane. Clearly class 1 in pit lane now. We're ready if you need, we're ready if you need.
And the Australian is really getting that much closer. Whether he's going to be as close as Lando Norris was, let's see. He's got DRS in operation. He's getting that extra straight line speed as they head down towards Stoke Corner. He goes for the inside, and yeah, he's through as well, as long as he can make the corner. It's a bit slippery.
It's raining, it's really slippery. He took the inside line and then immediately thought he'd got in deep. Look, the umbrellas are going up.
The rain over distance looks very heavy.
Turn 15 onwards is where it's going to hit first.
Russell is slow in 15 and also 17, 18. So caution 15 and 17. It's not wet enough for inters yet, we think.
It's more than class 1 in the pit lane now. We are ready whenever you want it. Let's not go too early.
Getting slippery.
Yeah, copy rain report everywhere, wind picking up.
Okay, so as soon as you think enters, we need to know. Okay. Heaviest rain, sector 3. Overall lap time hasn't changed that much. Just don't want to put the inters on too early to damage them.
So this is just when they go over and then it's going to be better?
So potentially there'll be a small lull and then it's going to get heavier later.
This is it. This is Hamilton now at full flow. The track's getting slippery. Russell's feeling cautious. They've just lost 3 seconds of lap time on the last tour, and Hamilton's got a lot more confidence than his teammate.
Gap point 2 will have DRS.
DRS is still enabled, and Hamilton's going to get it, and he's going to draft straight past Russell here.
And just caution with the wet.
George Russell trying to defend from his teammate. Can he do anything? I don't think he can. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the British Grand Prix from his teammate. Mercedes still running 1-2 in the damp conditions, but Hamilton becomes race leader once again.
We think enters this lap. What do you think?
No, it's dry everywhere else. Unless you think it's going to get really heavy.
If you think it's enters, you can box this lap, okay?
Copy.
How long we need now?
Another 10 minutes. Leaders still staying out.
Get ready. It's very tricky now.
Yeah, if that takes the whole circuit to get like this, this is as bad as it's going to get.
Both off, both run wide.
So far all cars have stayed out.
Careful sector 1, careful sector 1. Copy. Yeah, they both rejoined very unsafely.
It's really chucking it down, and none of them have pitted. Norris to the inside.
Lando Norris takes second place.
So turn 1, both Mercedes have gone off. It's not that heavy in the pit lane, but just caution turn 1.
DRS disabled.
So do I need to survive through this pit? I just need to survive?
Ideally, yes, but not if we can't.
DRS has been disabled now because it's low grip conditions officially. The message has come up, so that helps Hamilton with Norris just 1.3 seconds down and bearing in on the lead.
Box.
Copy.
It's pretty heavy now. How long will it last?
It's hard to stay on track.
That should lapse a couple of laps, and then we have a pause, and then comes again in 5 laps.
Oh, that's a long frame, man.
Yeah, as ever, Max, dry to wet, your call.
This is incredibly challenging for drivers in these conditions when you're on slick tyres in wet conditions like this.
Wait a second before boxing because part of the track is fully dry still.
Box for inters unless you disagree. Box for inters unless you disagree.
Disagree.
This is survivable.
Then we should stay out, Lance. This is survivable.
Box.
Copy box. We box for inters. Leader still staying out.
I nearly lost it.
Look how close Lando Norris is to Lewis Hamilton. There's a real chance he's going to overtake in an unusual area. He's done it. Lando Norris now takes the lead of the British Grand Prix and gets through that corner where there were so many incidents. And now Hamilton's actually back under pressure from his teammate.
So Hamilton found the grip first. Now he's just looks like he's struggling. Russell's there. Piastri around the outside. Can he do the Verstappen move on the first lap? Yes, he can if he can get the power down. George keeps it in on the inside.
Oh, Piastri gets the place. Wobble, and he's up into third position. This is so tight.
Piastri car behind now. And Luce, we think it's time to jump to inters. Let us know what you think.
No.
Okay, copy.
It's dry in a lot of places.
Okay.
So Leclerc pits. This has got to be inters, surely, for Charles Leclerc then, thinking that it's just too wet. But it's on a knife edge to whether it's actually worth taking a set of intermediates.
Would be next lap reducing in intensity for info. Okay, good.
As they go down towards Stowe, they're through Mackett's and Beckett's now. These sweeps one way and then the other. And it is wet here. Be careful. Otherwise, it's so easy to go and run wide.
Hamilton's in trouble. Piastri's got a beautiful line on the exit. This could be a McLaren 1-2.
It does look like it. Oscar Piastri getting alongside Lewis Hamilton. Just has to finish the move. Down into Stowe corner and he's done it. He's into second place as long as he can hold it together, yes.
Mode 6. Quicker than the cars ahead, Max.
Well, we never caught 6.
Yeah, understood. Inters don't look better currently.
All of the top cars stay out. Leclerc pitted for inters. So is Perez, so is Ocon. And it's just whether this rain is going to continue to fall or if it's passing.
Doing very well, mate. No risks. Leclerc is not quicker.
Yeah, it's dry now.
It's hard to know if it's drying much.
This is a really tough call from driver to strategist to try and understand what to do. You can make or break the race in these laps with a wrong call.
Brian, keep updating me on weather.
Yes, it's in 3 laps now. In 3 laps.
That changes everything though.
It's too dry, man. It's too dry.
There's rain coming.
So Leclerc and Perez are staying out on inters, but they are 12 seconds per lap slower in these conditions. They're waiting for the rain to fall again, but the problem is they're also going to destroy the intermediate tyre for when the heavier rain does come.
So when the rain starts, it might start gradually, so we shouldn't jump too early.
Rainy in 15.
More rain in 10-15.
Yeah, already a little bit more 10-7.
Okay, we are ready whenever.
I don't know. What do you think? One more lap?
One more lap at least. It's class 1 to 2 in the pit lane, but not anywhere else.
So Norris lost 3 tenths in 15, and then 5 tenths, 2 more tenths in 16-17.
Yeah, very dark.
And so when the rain comes, it will be here for about 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's starting to get a bit slippery now. If you think it's going to get a lot more next lap, I think it's better to box.
Conditions, Max?
Yeah, it's still far enough, but I don't know how quickly the crowd is coming in.
Understood.
Oscar, we need to coordinate both cars here as well.
Yeah, it's too early for inters, yeah.
Popping.
Oh, Charles Leclerc going off.
They're worn out. He's been driving around on intermediates on a dry track for 5-6 laps now, and they're short. If it rains again, he'll need to put on another set.
I'm slower than the slick guys on the wet.
We can see next car is Verstappen and Sainz.
Yeah, they're pretty now.
It's raining. A lot more slippery now. 10-7.
Okay, we think it's going to stay this intensity for 10 minutes or so, 10 minutes like this.
Expect this intensity.
I think it's close to Inters. I think it's close to Inters.
Oscar, should we pit if Lando stays out?
Yes.
They're having to work once again. Norris on the last lap, 3.5 seconds off his best lap. Piastri's within a second and applying the pressure.
It's too hard to know right now. I think we need to keep going.
Copy.
It's raining now harder and harder.
Understood.
Maybe you need to box Hamilton up.
Understood, Max.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you ready? Okay, box is up. For how long this rain?
20 minutes.
Box is up.
Look at this, Lando Norris under even more pressure now from Oscar Piastri. Piastri getting closer and closer.
Okay, maybe not how long like this. It's gonna get worse. Okay, box.
Looks stable, okay box, Leaders are staying out.
Verstappen has taken it.
Yeah, you just shout on tyres, we're here when you need us.
It's coming, yeah, the rain. It's coming.
It's coming, tyre position 7.
Okay, Verstappen and Sainz pitted, the other leaders stayed out.
More rain, we need to pit more.
These guys are going to have to double stack at the end of this lap as well. You've got 2 McLarens and then 2 Mercedes shadowing them. And if the rain continues to fall, then they're going to have to both come in on the same lap, surely.
So Verstappen in for Inter, Sainz in for Inter. This rain, we reckon is going to stay.
Okay, yeah, there's that, mate.
Lando, we have priority here. Thoughts?
Is it gonna get any harder than this or not?
We think it will rain similar to this for 10 minutes, but it is getting wetter. Verstappen and Sainz took it.
Hulkenberg's made a pit stop as well. Lance Stroll into the pits. Hulkenberg, not a great pit stop, a bit slow.
Very tricky. Inters will be very close to being quicker now.
Understood.
And it's going to be very difficult just keeping on the track.
So this is undercut territory now for Verstappen on the intermediate. These guys are tippy-toeing around on slicks, trying to get back to the pits.
Lando, we suggest box this lap.
Confirm.
Box. Okay, Verstappen is quicker.
Okay, how much? Because I'm going to lose a lot of time on Lando.
Lando is pitting. Suggest stay out.
Copy, stay up.
It's only Norris who's told to come in, but this could hurt Piastri later. Hamilton's told to come in.
Russell's in behind him.
So Norris, Hamilton and Russell in pit lane. Reset switches if you need to, Max.
Verstappen is now 3 seconds clear of Sainz. He's driving nicely on this outlap.
Let's be close with Verstappen on exit. Caution into the box.
Launch map. Green F4.
This will be close with Verstappen on exit.
That will be Leclerc ahead of us, but don't worry about him. Verstappen behind still. Verstappen turn 1. Perez is the car behind you.
Okay, you pass Russell, so that's Hamilton ahead, Max.
So that is an important gain for Max Verstappen.
Okay, Oscar, Mercedes have double shuffled with box this lap.
Could be box.
Great call for the Inter. Come on, we're back in the race here.
That was a clever call by Red Bull, no doubt about it. They got it right.
Piastri will be struggling on this in-lap. He was looking really good as the rain fell, but he was 20 seconds away from a dry pace on the last lap. So this is really going to hurt Oscar Piastri.
And blue B5.
Expecting 20 minutes at this rain level.
Everybody fitting Inters now.
Okay, we expect this rain to start reducing in around 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, we'll box this lap.
Copy.
But into the pits comes Oscar Piastri, who's really missed out by not being called at the same time as Norris.
Launch map and silver entry 9.
This is going to cost him dear, and he's going to drop well down in that top 10 group. Hulkenberg went on to intermediates at a good time, but he's quite some way behind Carlos Sainz because Sainz came in on the same lap as Max Verstappen.
Okay, Lando, the picture behind is Hamilton 3, Verstappen 7.
This is proper wet conditions now. Piastri emerges in 6th position. He was in 2nd.
Expect this rain to last until lap 40.
And Piastri at turn 4, just pitted now. Good job.
Yeah.